Here, mutt.
At your service, sir. What would you like?
Can we go to Semin now?
I see you're already dressed to the nines. Looking like you do, you'll have the girls swarming all over you.
Good to hear. Shall we go?
Hold your horses for a while, Henry. I need to wash and change too, and then we can go.
Welcome, blacksmith. We were beginning to worry.
I bet you were. I'm bringing a wedding present.
Look who's finally here. Welcome, Radovan. And Henry.
Sir?
Well, do you have it?
Of course. Your son deserves the best. You can take it.
No, hold on to it. I'd be glad if you gave it to Older yourself.
I'd be honored.
Has Lord von Bergov arrived yet?
Henry, that's none of your business.
It's all right, Radovan. I understand his curiosity. Lord von Berghoff isn't here yet, but Chamberlain Ulrich assures me he'll arrive any moment now.
Sir, could I ask you to introduce me to Lord von Bergov?
God's nails. I'm sure his lordship will have nothing better to do than talking to my apprentice.
We'll see, Henry. Now, unfortunately, I have other things to attend to. What are those beggars still doing by the gate? I thought I made it clear I wanted them gone, didn't I?
I drove them off, but they came back. They just won't take no for an answer.
At least close the gate for now so the guests don't see them. They must be gone before Sir Otto arrives. Do you understand?
Oh dear, you seem rather worried. Would it have to do with your guest of honor?
I'm afraid of it ending up in disgrace. I wouldn't want Sir Otto to take offense and leave before he gives Older his blessing.
Is there anything I can do to help?
No, Henry. It's nice of you to offer your help, but I can't ask that of you. What kind of host would that make me?
Don't worry about it, sir. Since Henry is volunteering, why not take up his offer? If he proves himself, you can introduce him to Lord Van Berghoff as a reward, if that's what he wants.
I promise I won't bring shame to you.
Oh, we'll see. I've got to make some arrangements with the cook, but come and see me later. In the meantime, you can introduce yourself to the bailiff's son, Svatopluk, over there. You're the same age, so I think you'll get along just fine.
That's right, Henry. Svatja. He's fun to be around. God's nails, I bet he'll show you the prettiest girls around.
There's plenty of other entertainment, too. Bailiff Thrush is holding a dice tournament, and Captain Gnarly a dueling contest. In short, a proper wedding. Eat and drink to your heart's content. Rejoice. It's a big day for Samin.
One more thing, sir.
What else? Did I forget something?
They're, weapons.
Yes, of course. Please leave your weapons with Tuma. You surely understand, it's for security.
All our weapons?
Well, the wedding present is an exception, of course. Keep it safe, Radovan.
I'm so hungry. My arse is trying to eat the grass.
Look who's here. Welcome, Radovan.
How's it going, groom? How's your health?
What can I tell you? You know how it is.
Aye. Well, we're not getting any younger. How's it looking here so far?
I'll tell you. It's been a long time since we've had a wedding like this. It must have cost Lord Samin a fortune.
Well, it is his only son who's getting married.
True. I'll come by your place when the big day's over. The young lord's horse needs new shoes again.
Again? You came for some not long ago.
What can I tell you? Older's riding out all the time. If he keeps riding the animal so hard, he'll soon break its back.
Well, he's young. You can't blame him for wanting to get away from his noble duties sometimes.
Easy for you to say. You don't have to look at the poor animal when his lordship brings it back all worn out. God knows where he goes riding all the time.
Can you imagine? Lord Semyon had me forge a wedding present for his son.
A present? What is it?
A sword, but not just any. No one in the domain ever had one like it.
And you forged it yourself? Without any help?
All by myself.
Could I see it?
Well, maybe later.
I apologize.
Greetings.
About the Roma camp by the pond.
I'm quite surprised how well it all turned out. Hopefully everything will be all right now. I'm glad Bohush is alive and well. Farewell, my friend.
Weddings, Latushka. It would be rude not to toast the newlyweds at least once.
I'll gladly toast them for you. But if I see you with booze in your hands, you'll be sleeping in the shed tonight. Actually, let me smell your breath right now.
Want some? Hungry already?
Lucky you.
Lucky? You're my wife. I would never cross you, would I?
No, you do like to cause me headaches all the time. If you make it through this night without a drink, though, I'll be really proud of you. Remember, Lord von Berger will be here too. What would he say if he saw his gamekeeper drunk?
Wouldn't like it.
Someone could hear you.
Right. Sorry. Henry! Finally! You have no idea how happy I am to see you again.
Likewise. How are you?
How can I put this? I'm in a fix.
Oh? What happened this time?
Look around you. This much booze. This won't end well. You have to help me.
Like how?
How? You have to make sure I don't get drunk. If you see me with booze in my hands, don't let me drink it, or it'll end badly for me.
So I'm supposed to follow you around and mind you like a child?
Well, I'd surely appreciate it.
Oh, all right then. There's nothing else for it. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Sure.
And where did Vitek disappear to? I hope he's not drinking somewhere. That's the last thing I need right now.
Oh, calm down, woman. I saw him talking to the bailiff spot.
Thank goodness. Promise me you'll try not to get as drunk as you always do.
Not so loud. What will people say?
How nice of you to care about other people. But when I have to come all the way to Tahoe with a barrow to bring you home because you're so drunk you can barely see your toes, do you care then? But when I have something to say, suddenly you feel all embarrassed, right?
Come on, Zlatushka. We're not going to argue here, are we?
Promise me you won't drink then.
If it makes you happy, then I won't.
You always say that, and a moment later I see you with a pitcher in your hand.
Now, you're just being unfair.
Promise me then.
Promise you. Look at the drink. Happy now?
If you stick to it, perhaps.
We're at a wedding, Zlatushka. It would be rude not to toast the newlyweds at least once.
I'll gladly toast them for you. But if I see you with booze in your hands, you'll be sleeping in the shed tonight. Actually, let me smell your breath right now.
Come on, let's get a taste of the picking.
You whoreson! What are you doing here? You're lucky we're at a wedding, or I'd whip you like a cur.
For someone so charming.
I do like to cause me headaches all the time. If you make it through this night without a drink,
Hey, Henry! It's so good to see you here.
Because you don't know anybody else here.
Exactly! And that means you're the only one who'll drink with me. What do you say?
Of course. Good health.
Here's to you, Henry. for helping me.
What do you think?
About the wedding? Fine. Plenty of wine and women.
But
I'm not used to such affairs. It's a bit too quiet for me.
quiet. Here. I don't know what kind of weddings you're used to, but I wouldn't call this quiet.
Aye, sure. But I'm talking about something else. Everybody's happy and friendly. And I can't get used to not watching my back all the time, you know?
Nothing but deep woods.
So you're really Lord von Bergoff's Chamberlain?
Yes, dear Kvyet.
So you're actually in charge of this whole domain?
That's about the size of it. I have Lord von Bergoff's full confidence.
And you're in charge of the castle, too?
Naturally. Lord von Bergoff is often away, so I'm fully responsible for the castle.
It looks so monumental.
Would you like to see it? I'd be happy to give you a personal tour of Trotsky.
I'd love to. Would you do that for me, Master Chamberlain?
Of course, my dear. For someone so charming. With pleasure.
Oh, you flatterer.
Would you like some more wine, Miss Kvyet?
Gladly, Master Chamberlain.
Call me Ulrich, please.
Well then, Ulrich.
As soon as the maid shows up, I'll have more wine brought to you.
Thank you, Ulrich.
And where did you travel to, dear Kvyet?
I was traveling home.
Wait. Tell me, haven't we met before? You look familiar. I feel like I've seen you before. Didn't you serve at Trotsky?
No, I didn't. Me and my master were to deliver a message there.
Is that so? I've no recollection of you or your master, but little wonder. Lord von Bergoff receives countless messengers.
But you wouldn't even let us...
I said I don't remember.
Master Chamberlain, where's Lord von Bergoff? Why isn't he here yet?
What's it to you? Lord von Bergoff will arrive when the time's right.
Oh my, this smells so good.
All the way to Tahoe with a barrow to bring you home because you're so
Have I ever not made enough?
Sometimes I feel you're hiding them from me.
I just want to spare you the bellyache.
Is there enough beer?
Of course. Too much, even. We could have saved some groschen had you not ordered so much.
What's a wedding without a good drink?
I'm just saying. You maybe shouldn't have ordered from Betty. There's nothing good about that one. It's watered down.
I know. But if I didn't take the beer from her, she would have been offended.
So what? At least the guests won't get so drunk.
You really have nothing left? Some flour, perhaps?
What are you after? What would you like, young man? Did the food run out? If it did, just say so. Otherwise, stay out of my kitchen if you wouldn't mind. This is my kitchen. Stay out of my way,
Not
please.
now.
What
Come
are you
back.
doing here? Okay.
Of course, my dear. For someone so charming.
I'm sorry, but you have no business here. There's plenty of drinks for everyone outside.
Really? You know yourself, sir.
Careful!
From all over the place, really.
Hey, man, you will.
You lad, come here for a moment. Young man, would you dance with my daughter? No one has asked her for a dance yet, and Dubrovka is sad about it, even though she's such a pretty girl.
Why isn't anyone dancing with her?
She's so shy. She always sits at the back waiting to be asked for a dance. The cheekier girls always steal all the boys, so the poor thing is left alone.
Isn't there something more to it? Everyone with two legs dances at a wedding. And young girls are always in demand. So there must be something else. Or am I wrong?
All right, I'll tell you. My girl's just clumsy. She dances like she has two left legs, and she kicks and tramples every partner's feet.
Indeed. Why wouldn't I dance with her? So what if she's not good at it?
Well, you're a good lad. Thank you. She'll be so happy. She's sitting there by the fire, the girl in the purple dress. But if she asks who sent you, you better not tell her. She's a sensitive girl, you know.
Tasted it yet?
But my...
Well. How did you get in here?
Greetings, innkeeper. I came with Radovan. We forged a sword together for Lord Semi.
So you can do something besides brawling? Don't worry. I'm just teasing you.
With you.
About the nomad camp by the pond.
They've got some handsome young fellas there, truth be told. It can happen.
I'd like to learn something.
There's no time for it now. Come back later.
I am Potter.
Greetings. What do you want?
Where's your bride?
She hasn't arrived yet. She'd be here already if Sir Otter didn't keep us waiting. If it were up to me, I'd start without him. But Father won't hear of it.
And where's Lord von Burghoff?
How should I know? But I doubt he'll come anyway.
Oh? Why's that?
Because he couldn't care less about us. Father is really naive to think he does.
Are you looking forward to being married?
Yes. Yes, I'm very fond of Agnes. But as a wise man once said, 2 things are needed for a perfect marriage. The husband must be deaf, and the wife blind. Yes, we'll see.
Shall we have a toast? To you and your betrothed?
I shouldn't. The ceremony is still to come. Soon, I hope. Why are you looking at me like that, Master
My eye, deceive thee? What are you doing here, Henry? I can't tell you how happy I'm to see you here.
Greetings, Albram. I see the richest farmer in the county can't miss such an occasion.
Exactly. Ostaker's here too. He'll be glad to see you.
I know. I've already talked to him.
Yes? Then we'll have something to drink. What do you say?
Sure. To your health, Albram.
To yours, Henry. To yours.
Wait till I finish dancing.
I know now how it is with the apparition you saw by the cross.
Really? So tell me, who did I see at the cross? It still keeps me up at night.
It was Ambrose, the hermit. He had a secret stash under the cross with money in it. And you surprised him there.
I surprised him. I'm the one who almost dropped dead. Have you got any proof? So I know you haven't just made it all up.
There's no devil here, and never was. This was nothing more than a dispute between their order and the Bishop's Inquisition.
Thank God that's all there is to it. And may the old hermit's soul rest in peace. And thank you, too. If you need anything from the apothecary, I'll put in a word with my husband. He's very good. And take this book. It might come in useful for you. Or you can sell it. Farewell, sir.
Golden goose.
I'll bring you some wine if you'd like.
I'm not thirsty.
Or a bite to eat. I just saw someone.
Where is she going?
Have you come to play dice?
Of course. Tell me, what's the wager?
Look what I've got.
A gold badge?
That's right, and it can be yours.
All I have to do is beat you at dice. So what are we waiting for?
Easy, youngster. It's not that simple. You have to earn that chance. That means first winning against Radovan the blacksmith, Emric the apothecary, and Ulrich the chamberlain.
Why does it have to be so complicated? I'd rather play with you right now.
Don't complain. You can win badges from them too.
A gold one too?
Chance would be a fine thing.
So what are the rules?
It's no big deal. You're not betting any money. If you win, you get a tin badge from each of them. And if you lose, you drink.
How many times can I challenge them?
As many times as you want, as long as you can stay on your feet.
I really like that.
Of course, you might regret it in the morning.
Nah, to hell with that, bailiff.
A person makes his own luck.
All right, I'll see you soon. In the meantime, you can polish that badge up nicely for me.
Someone's feeling lucky.
That's what I'm talking about, damn it. That's how you have to play.
Careful.
Well, well, well. Who do we have here?
What are you doing here?
I'm working at our task. What else?
But how did you get in?
What's it to you? Mind your own business. Clear off.
Why should...
Didn't you understand?
Hey, lad. Have you heard any whispers among you lot, the servants, I mean, about how much this wedding cost, old Samine?
Look, I'm not going to spread any gossip about my master.
What gossip? I'm just curious as a merchant, is all.
I hear you're in charge of the sword fighting tournament.
That's right, Henry. What is it? Would you like to try your hand?
First, I want to ask you something.
What do you want to know?
What are the rules?
Very simple. It's not hard. Everybody gets a wooden sword, and whoever wins first, wins. Whoever beats young Lord Alder, Svatopluk the bailiff's boy, and Lord Semyon himself takes it all.
And what's the price?
Let it be a surprise.
You don't know, do you?
True, I don't. But I hear our master's been very generous, so you won't be disappointed.
Who do I fight first?
Young Lord Alder's waiting for you.
The groom?
Aye, him. Don't you dare wound him, Henry.
I'll be happy to take part.
All right. Then go and challenge our young lord to a duel.
How are you? I'm Henry.
I'm Dobravka.
Would you like to dance with me?
Dance? With you? I don't know. There's so many people.
Don't worry about the people. You won't notice them once we start dancing. You'll see.
Well, all right.
The bottom foot was mine.
Calm down, sorry. Someone will hear you, but if you ever want to get a proper beating, what's Wojtek even saying to us? I was talking about a while ago, and he was telling her something about butter.
Oh, God, this is punishment.
Is Mishka deaf, perhaps? Only a tree stump does say she listen to that shit. What's she supposed to do? Run away, yelling like crazy?
Oh, that was beautiful. I haven't danced like this in a long time. How did you enjoy it?
You dance like a fairy, Dobravka.
Truly? No one's ever told me that.
I find that hard to believe.
I'm serious. You're the first. Thank you. Well, I think I'll be going now. But maybe we'll meet again.
Let's play dice.
For a badge?
That's right.
Shall we drink to that?
No. I prefer to play with a clear head.
You're a barrel of laughs, eh?
If my luck keeps up, it'll be over soon.
We'll see whose side luck is on today. Here. These ones here. That's enough for me. Your turn. Damn it!
Damn! On your first turn? Lucky bastard.
No luck. It's pure skill.
Bollocks. Just take your badge and go.
Today's my lucky day.
Wait till I finish dancing.
I'd like to challenge you at dice, Chamberlain.
Ah, yes, damn it. The bailiff's tournament. If I'd known I'd have to play every villager, I never would have signed up for it.
So, shall we play?
Oh, all right. I just hope you know how to play. I'm not going to teach you.
Come on, then. Show us what you can do. Unless you're playing for the first time. Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything. Let it be now. I want to play too, you know? That's still all right. It'd be worse if you already had 3 ones. Here.
Nothing worth mentioning.
These ones here. A 5 that one time, then another 5 and a 1. I threw 3 2s, but I took a 1 and threw again. But then he got 2 1s and a 6. No great loss. It wasn't that good anyway.
Well, that's no great loss. You didn't have much anyway.
I can't.
Very well. Here's your badge. At least you'll stop bothering me and I can get back to my companion.
Kurva! Bloody dice.
Mein Gott, Milushka, you dance just like a young girl.
You may God give you many children for the joy of your...
Sir, I'd like to challenge you to a duel.
God knows I'll gladly accept your challenge. But drink something first. You look a little pale to me.
Nice fight, Henry. It's been a long time since I've seen our young lord beaten.
Thank you, Captain. What now?
What's your hurry? Take it easy, youngster. Go and have some fun, have a drink or 2, then come back.
Do you know who he is? Not at all, but he put up a great fight. You've got to grant him.
Well, can we continue?
What's your hurry, lad? You've got all evening. Have a drink. Careful.
Thank you, lad. I haven't seen Dubravka this happy in a long time.
You're welcome.
You're right. Agnes is very, pretty.
Calm down, Satya. Someone will hear you, but if you ever want to... Well, well, look who's here. Good to see you, Henry. This is Vitek. We know each other. Henry saved my pa's hide from the wolves. I heard about that. First the wolves and then the injured leg.
And that was just the beginning.
Aye, that's my pa and his drinking. I'm afraid he's not going to fare much better today. He was asking after you. Did you talk yet?
Right. We talked.
So, you caught him while he was still sober. Congratulations. Quiet, you two. Sucker. Now I don't know what he said to her. Christ. Look at her face.
Whose?
Look over there. That pretty girl and the sad sack trying to impress her. That's our friend, Wojtek.
say I blame him. She's lovely. Your friend has good taste.
He's bitten off more than he can chew, though. Hey, Svacha, what's her name, anyway?
Mishka. Her ma is old Samin's cook. That asshole Wojtek thinks he's going to win her over with some idiotic verse.
Actually, girls like poems. Well, unless you gabble like a barnyard gander while reciting them.
Gander, huh? Well, good one. Why don't you show Wojtek how it's done?
Well, I suppose I...
Jesus Christ! There's an idea! Let's bet on who has a better chance with Mishka. Vulgar Wojtek or handsome Henry.
I'd like to see that. You're on.
My money's on Henry. 10 groschen. So off you go, dust off your hose, tuck in your shirt, and go and win her heart.
I'll wager 10 groschen he fails.
There's no way I'm...
Fantastic. I knew right away you'd be up for a bit of fun.
Wait, no, I...
Stop dilly-dallying and go and get her! Before Wojtek wears her down!
Is there any point in trying to get a word in?
None. That's our Svacha for you.
Ah, bugger off. It'll be a laugh.
What's Wojtek even saying to her?
I was walking by a while ago, and he was telling her something sorrowful for you.
You'll be as spry as a deer.
Thanks, but it's not that bad.
So we can dance then. Oh, Mishka, dearest. You give me no rest.
Really? Isn't it the other way around?
You keep me awake at night.
You poor thing. Try a decoction of Melissa and Valerian.
How I long to hold you tight.
I can hardly breathe as it is.
Great things.
How I long to kiss your lips. And, put my hands on your hips.
Enough. I can't listen to another word.
That makes two of us.
And you are who?
I'm Henry.
What do you want here?
To make the acquaintance of the young damsel. If she's willing, of course.
She's not willing, and she has no interest in your nonsense.
The damsel has a voice and a name.
And may I know it? Or is that impertinent?
Mishka.
Now look here.
Anything wrong?
I spoke to her first.
Are we on the marketplace here?
You think you can amuse Mishka more? That's a joke.
Look, Wojtek. Why don't we just leave Mishka alone, eh? She's not interested in our buffoonery anyway.
What buffoonery? It was you who interrupted us.
He interrupted you. More like he rescued me.
But I thought you liked it.
Do you know what it means to think?
I don't understand this at all. But girls like poems. All of them. Ma said so.
Recite to your ma, then. And give her my greetings.
But...
Sorry I didn't realise right away.
Better late than never. Wojtek still hasn't figured it out, though.
But...
Hey, come along with me, Henry.
Fucking hell. See what you did? Mishka would be mine if it wasn't for your meddling. Let me be.
Isn't it better here?
It's a nice place. Thanks for showing it to me. It's definitely quieter here.
I come here when I want to be alone. Or when I'm washing laundry. Enough of that. I'd rather hear about you. Like, where you're from. What you're doing here. You're not a local. I'd know you if you were.
Where am I from?
Unless it's a secret, of course.
I'm from Skalitz.
And what's this Skalitz of yours like?
burned down.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. I didn't want to bring up sad memories. Wouldn't you like to dance? It'll take your mind off things.
Gladly. May I have the honour?
And do you know how? Or will you stamp on my slippers?
I reckon I can manage a few steps. I haven't tried it for a while.
Don't worry. It'll all come back to you.
Care to dance?
Twit. So, and 1, 2, 3, and off we go. See? You're doing pretty good.
You're not the worst dancer yourself.
You flatterer. Better keep your mind on the steps.
Let's dig some balls.
What's the hold up?
Thanks, Henry. I enjoyed the dance.
Wait. Would you look at that? The return of the prodigal son. How did it go?
Mishka's a nice girl. I'm glad I got to know her.
I don't doubt it. Where did you two go? Took you a while.
We danced and then parted ways. Nothing more.
We saw you dancing. But where were you hiding before?
We were just talking. We went somewhere quieter.
Talked, eh? That's the best story you can make up?
Give him a break. Not everyone's a blabbermouth like you.
Either way, it looks like I won the bet, Svatya.
That's true. Oh well, we have to drink. To the newlyweds' health.
That's what everybody here drinks to. Let's drink to us, fellas.
I should go and see Lord Semi. He looked worried, and I promised I'd help him. He'll introduce me to Lord von Berghoff in return.
Let's say I pass out from the heat. It would be good to do it.
Give us poor beggars a bite to eat. But just for a moment.
How brave.
Yes? What is it you want?
Where are you staring off to so sadly?
Takov is somewhere over there. And my sweetheart, Henny. He can't be here with me because I'm told he's not good enough for me. I know it's Agnes's wedding. But it still makes me sad. But why am I pouring out my heart to you? Sorry.
That's all right.
Thank you. Christ, pardon me.
Lord von Berghoff
knows these parts very well. I wouldn't leave it till the last moment this year.
What do you think of the bride's dress? You can clearly tell it's not your handiwork. But Agnes is a lovely girl.
At least her pretty face will stand out more.
Oh, well. Not every bride can afford a new dress made from the most expensive fabrics.
That girl would be a joy to tailor for. I'd make sure she really matched the groom.
You work even when you're not in the shop, it seems.
Sorry, my lady. I'll say no more.
Older looks even more elegant than young did on our wedding day. You've got fingers of gold.
It was an honor, my lady. Go and see the priest first.
I had to get married in a dress I borrowed from my cousin.
Well, that works if you've got a similar figure.
Oh, not at all. My cousin is solidly built, so that dress could fit 2.5 brides. Ma took it in where she could, but I was still tripping on it all over the damn place.
But it brought you happiness, at least. You've got a healthy husband, a son, and even a daughter.
Henry! A lovely day today, huh?
What's this I see, gamekeeper? You didn't hold out for long.
But Henry, it's nothing. Just enough to quench my thirst. It's damned hot.
Forget that. You'll get drunk again.
I suppose it's better that way. Here you go.
That's the way, gamekeeper. Well, can we continue?
You'll face the bailiff's son next.
What can you tell me about him?
About Svatja? Hard to say. I don't really know him that well. But I reckon he can handle a sword since he signed up willingly. Unlike our young lord, who was ordered to do it by his pa.
All right. I'll go and challenge him.
It's a shame, eh?
Aye, but lords and me.
What do you want from me? I wasn't good enough for you, so stop pestering me.
But Agnes is a lovely name. At least her pretty...
I'd like to challenge you to a duel, Svatja.
Well, how could I refuse?
You might come to regret it, though.
No, you don't.
Very well.
What do you want?
Nice work, Henry. He wasn't an easy opponent. I never thought the bailiff's boy would be able to swing a sword like that.
That was nothing. I've beaten stronger opponents.
Well, let's see if you can keep it up.
Who am I going to face next?
Now, take a break and come back in a while.
His lordship never mentioned you to me.
To help each other.
Right. It's a deal.
I'd like to learn something.
There's no time for it now.
I am entertaining the lady. Can't you see?
Your mother bawled her eyes out.
Excuse me?
Henry, my sweet.
What do you want?
Well, you, of course.
That woman will be the death of me.
I'd like to play dice for your badge.
Sorry to disappoint you. I don't have it anymore.
Someone won it from you.
No, it's not that. I must have lost it somewhere.
Well, what now?
Nothing. Tell Drush when you get to him and the others.
Why isn't Lord von Berghoff here yet? Where is he?
It's hard to say. A few days ago, he and his retinue rode out. But don't worry. We'll wait with the ceremony until he arrives. He promised to grace my daughter's wedding with his presence. And it will be such a feast. He's a powerful man. But he wouldn't miss it, would he?
So we can finally play, Bailiff.
Got all the other badges already? Let me see.
Well, here's 2. Emmerich lost his. He said to tell you.
Count on him to let you down. All right. I suppose we can play.
Oh, dear me. You don't feel like playing?
Oh, bollocks. What makes you think that? Let's play.
Maybe you're not playing for the first time, but you can't beat me.
The dice are falling my way today.
Like this.
Are you starting to regret coming to play?
That's enough for me. Your turn. If I was you, I'd take it.
My God! Oh, come on!
Damn! What's this? My God.
Sakura, you won! I can't believe it.
Well, come on. It's not that bad, is it? It's just a badge.
Just a badge? And I don't have it.
Very droll, Bailiff. You don't want to part with it, eh?
No, I really don't have it. I lost it to Betty, the innkeeper.
What? How come? I won the tin badges first, you know.
She came up to me and started taunting, the mouthy goose. She kept on about how she'd bet a week's earnings against my badge. Wouldn't leave me alone. I couldn't help myself.
Why didn't you tell me?
What was I supposed to say? That a woman beat me? At my own daughter's wedding? The shame of it.
What now?
If you really want my badge, you'll have to win it from the innkeeper.
And will she want to play for it?
I don't think so.
Well, that's just great.
Excellent! And the money goes to me.
Henry, dearest.
Our man has racked up quite a debt at the alehouse.
I hear you won Thrush's gold badge.
Ah, that's right.
How about we play for it?
With you, eh? Why would I? What's in it for me? Tell me that.
Come on. I took care of the Cumans.
Well, why wouldn't you? After what you and that friend of yours got up to in me tavern, you owed me a favor.
And if I added a bit of coin?
That's more like it.
And how much would you like?
To make it worth me while, at least this much.
All right, let's play.
First, I want to see you have something to bet.
Here you go.
I'll pluck you like a chicken.
Nothing worth mentioning.
I'm surprised you dare to play me. I don't like to lose. If I was you, I'd take it. Courage!
Well, that's no great loss. You didn't have much anyway.
I might as well give up right now.
That's still all right. It'd be worse if you already had 3 ones.
Hopefully I'll do it again. Your turn.
Damn! Shit!
Just like that. Sakra!
Sakra! Why did I agree?
Where's my badge?
Here you go.
Now pay me back my last wager.
Oh, all right.
Where's my gallant chevalier?
What do you want?
I will have to make some ointment tomorrow.
Kiss my ass.
Roasting.
Oh, have you?
How much does he owe you?
She'll be a good mother to your children.
Whatever you say, Father.
I'm sorry.
Henry, dearest.
What do you want?
Well, you, of course. I want to tell you something, although you probably already know what.
Dobravka, I don't want to hear it. I know what you want from me. And I also know you wouldn't be happy.
But why not? I mean, we get on great.
It's a bit embarrassing, but I have a weakness.
That still won't put me off. What weakness?
I once got kicked by a horse and then... Well, you know... And since then, I just can't.
You can't what?
I can't serve as a husband. Nor as a lover. I just can't.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry. Terribly sorry. So, well, forget I said anything. Take care.
I used to kiss my old woman.
Wow. I even had beer brought all the way with a weapon in their house. Right out of
Esteemed vassal.
Doubtless.
I've never seen
Excuse me. I was wondering...
Henry.
Can't do that. Is that the noble side?
I haven't even thanked you properly for the present for Olga.
Don't mention it, sir. I just hope your son is happy.
God willing, he won't have need of that weapon.
What's wrong with him? He already has a horse, so why would I give him another one?
Hopefully he'll still have him a month from now. You ride him so hard, he's fucking worn out.
At least if he does run the horse into the ground, he'll have something to defend himself with.
It may be funny to you. He will kill the animal sooner or later. Talk to him, sir. I can't bear it no more.
And I can't bear your bullshit over and over again, stableman.
When will the ceremony finally begin?
You can't wait to show off your work, eh?
I'm more worried about losing it.
The sword? How would you lose a sword, blacksmith?
The ceremony will begin when Lord von Berghoff arrives. He promised my boy his blessing, so I hope he will keep his word.
Besides, it's the proper thing to do, to wait for such a noble guest.
Quite right. Only I can't get Olga to understand. He'd like to get married this instant. And how do you like the food so far?
I haven't had such a nice meal in a long time.
Indeed, but especially the beer. That's a hell of a selection.
I did my best. I even had beer brought all the way from München. What else could I do? I couldn't serve the guests that swill Betty Bruce in Truskowitz.
Quite right.
But you've got some here anyway.
Oh, you know how it is. We couldn't say no to her. She'd get offended and the whole county would have nothing else to talk about. Radovan, I haven't even thanked you properly for the present.
I'm here to help you, sir.
I said you didn't have to.
Well, I made a promise. Is this about the beggars by the gate?
That too, but I'm more worried about my wayward relatives and their insatiable thirst.
You mean Yurko and the Moravians?
Oh, what did I do to deserve a nephew like him?
I'll try to keep an eye on them. Maybe I'll be able to keep them in check.
You'd be pulling a thorn from my side. But don't get your hopes up. Getting between them and booze is asking for trouble.
What about the beggars, sir?
Try asking Tuma, the guard on the gate. Maybe he's figured something out already.
I'll talk to Tuma and we'll work something out.
Well, try to be done with it before Lord von Berghoff arrives.
Of course.
Thanks, Henry. I appreciate it.
You come anywhere near me with you're not going to plow on Sunday,
No, and nor should you.
Don't you think?
Don't waste your time.
You're Henry, right? The one who came with the blacksmith.
The one and only.
You came to help me with them beggars?
Lord Samim would be glad if we got rid of them. I was told you'd know how.
It doesn't take a scholar to figure out. They came for alms, that's all. If they get some food, they'll be on their way.
How about giving them a few groschen? Wouldn't that do it?
Christ, don't even think about it. If word gets out among the beggars that we're handing out coin, there'll be twice as many of them tomorrow. Never, ever give them groschen. Better let them starve than that.
Well, there's plenty of food here. So what's the problem?
There's plenty of food on the tables, that's true. But that's for the guests. I can't go round taking food off the tables. How would that look?
Then I'll do it.
Well, I suppose you could. But you'll need a pile of food. Folk will take you for a glutton. Besides, you'll spoil them with such fine fare. I reckon some kitchen scrap should do.
So what kind of food do you think we should give them?
If it was up to me, I'd give them scraps from the kitchen. But the cook keeps saying there's no scraps. Says she uses it all for soup and gruel. She put the scraps away in the pantry and won't let anyone in there.
Isn't there any way I could reason with her?
That's not going to be easy. She's got one hell of a mouth. I think even old Simeon's afraid of her. He put her in charge of the feast, and now they're fighting over every single groschen. The wedding already cost him a fortune. If he starts giving to the poor as well, there'll be hell to pay.
Where's the pantry?
Right behind the kitchen. But like I said, the cook won't let anyone in.
I reckon the cook will be in the kitchen, eh?
Where else? And she never takes her eyes off the pantry door.
Have you tried just asking her?
Why would I do that? I'm telling you, it's no use.
How can you be so sure? Maybe she'll be reasonable in the end. She was with her daughter.
Try it then.
I'll try talking to her.
Are you drunk?
I'm not. Why'd you ask?
Then you must be daft in the head.
Well, if I can't reason with the cook, I can always try sneaking into the pantry.
Well, if you do, just make sure she doesn't catch you.
Did you notice if she ever leaves the kitchen?
I've seen her go and gather herbs, or put more food on the tables from time to time. But someone would have to eat it all first.
Good to hear. I'm starving.
Then I wish you a hearty appetite.
All right. All right. I'll see what I can do.
Good luck, Henry.
Just for a moment.
Ma took it in where she could. But I was still tripping on it all over the damn place.
But it brought you happiness at least. You got a healthy husband, a son.
Mishka, would you help me with something?
With what, Henry?
I need you to get your mother out of the kitchen for a while.
Should I even ask why?
I need to get to the supplies in the pantry. I want to give something to the poor people in front of the gate.
What? Give away what isn't yours?
But, you know, they're hungry. And
I'll pretend I didn't hear you. It is kind of you, though.
thanks, Mishka.
At least they've not fucked that up yet.
The ceremony will begin.
I picked some food off the tables.
Let me see. Maybe that'll be enough for them. That'll have to do. It won't last them long, but they can be glad to get anything at all. That's that then. Thanks for the help. And you know what? Wait for me here. I'll throw it to them, and then we'll drink to our success. And no excuses.
Not that it mattered.
I need to pay the tithe, give something to the church for my father's requiem mass.
Isn't it a bit early for that? It's ages till St. Francis left. Excuse me.
I'll be jumping you in a flash.
You again, Henry? Come on, gamekeeper. You can't do that.
But, it wasn't me. Old Samin twisted my arm. I couldn't say no to him, could I?
Forget that. You'll get drunk again.
Well, if you insist. Here you go.
See how easy that was?
It wasn't easy for me to come.
Fight! Go fuck yourself!
Clear off.
What's the matter?
Why
Shit
should-
yourself?
I see you're bored. How about livening things up a bit?
I'm listening.
How about a wager?
How can I refuse? Who do you fancy? Bartoszek the tailor or our stableman?
The fella in those fine green clothes.
Bartoszek the tailor, then. How much?
Let's say a modest amount. Just for the hell of it.
Very well. Let's see which one of us gets lucky.
That hit home. What's the matter? Shit yourself!
Stand there like a little girl.
Split his seams!
Go fuck yourself! You'll be
Now,
fucking
get back
sorry.
to mucking out!
Come on, move it, you poor bastard.
Bad luck!
Cut him to pieces!
Christ! I don't have the whole day.
Fight!
What's it to be, you wretch? What's the matter? Shit
Needle
yourself.
him! Lost hold of the reins, eh?
That won't work on
Sew
me.
it up, Taylor!
says he was in water and...
Lost hold of the reins, eh?
I don't have the whole day for you.
Bash him over the head! The dead man had been floating down the river for at least a week.
Without anyone noticing. Come on.
Sorry, but you got it wrong, youngster. The winnings are mine.
You believe it?
Can I get on with it now?
Aye. The last one waiting for you is the Old Lord.
What can you tell me about your lord, Gnarly?
What can I tell you? He's got a lot of experience, but a lot of old man's aches and pains. Be careful, though. Don't underestimate him. As you saw yourself in Apollonia, his age is deceptive.
All right. I'll go and challenge the old lord.
I'm sure he's looking forward to it.
Keep up with him.
I would never have thought that a tailor...
Wait, I'm dancing now.
I don't think I'd like to see...
Where's that von Berghoff?
What's your language, young man?
Kiss my
ass.
I never would have thought.
I'm just tired of the endless delays.
That's enough. Maybe old enough to marry, but as long as I'm alive, you'll listen to me.
Young, have some sympathy. He's getting married today. It's no wonder he's nervous.
All right. If von Berghoff doesn't show up by the evening, we'll hold the ceremony without him. Can't have you marry in the dark.
Poor Agnes. She won't even have a chance to enjoy the wedding.
Hear that, Father? If we didn't have to wait for him, the ceremony would be over by now, and Agnes would be here with us.
The girl has to wait. There's nothing to be done.
Easy for you to say.
Don't be insolent, Olga.
That's enough, both of you. You're not going to argue here. It would just embarrass us even more. Come on.
Where's Lord von Berghoff? Why hasn't he arrived yet?
I don't know. I asked the Chamberlain, but he couldn't tell me much either, though he said he expected him to arrive soon.
I hope he's right.
I hope so too. He promised me he'd come to my son's wedding. I don't think he'd dishonor me like this.
Lord Semin, I'd like to challenge you to a duel.
I'll gladly accept, Henry. But bear in mind, I am not the youngest.
I saw how you fought in Apollonia, sir. And I'd be a fool to make allowances for your age.
I had to try, though. So, what are we waiting for?
Jesus!
Come on, Henry. Another what Bernard taught you.
What now, fucker?
Good fight, my lord, and a well-deserved win.
Thank you, Nari. But Henry here didn't fight badly at all.
Thank you, sir.
Now, drink up. It'll ease your suffering.
I'll need it. You didn't spare me one bit.
Tell me, Nali, how did Henry do in your tourney?
He beat your son and the bailiff's son too.
Oh, but surely he deserves some reward, don't you think?
I can't disagree, sir.
Here you go, Henry. Your skill has earned you this ring.
I'm honored. Thank you, Lord Semin.
first.
Where's...
No, he's...
Lord, I saw...
Oh, no, you don't.
Mary in heaven!
Oh dear. Not your day, sir, eh?
Oh, what the hell. I'm not in my prime anymore, and Henry here is a very good swordsman.
Thank you, sir.
Tell me, Gnarly, how did Henry do in your tourney?
He beat your son and the bailiff's son, too.
Oh, but surely he deserves some reward, don't you think?
I can't disagree, sir.
Here you go, Henry. A beautiful neck chain. I had it made in Kuttenberg. I was hoping to give it to my son, but since he didn't beat you either, you certainly deserve it.
I'm honored. Thank you, Lord Samine.
And the groomsmen? Fine livery?
What would be the point, Bartoszek?
Careful.
Leave me be.
You're being a pain again.
Just a little while.
What's your language, young man?
You're in a big...
The beggars are gone. They won't embarrass you anymore.
Well, I'm happy to hear that. I just hope Cook doesn't give me a hard time about it.
I managed in the end and got the food elsewhere.
Ah, that's good. You know, she's a good cook, and she can also be a real thorn in my side. Till we meet again.
I'd rather die of thirst than drink that bohemian swill.
Say, really?
Go ahead and tell Frank to flush it.
Careful! With that stinking gob of yours, I'll poke on your brakes.
Well. Look what the cat dragged in.
Easy, gents. I'll come in peace.
You gave me a hammer in last time. Well, you'll near be so lucky this time, fella.
You want to fight? Here.
What's the matter? Are you shitting it? The laddie looks like he's gonna start agreeing.
What?
We're only having you on, pal. It's all water under the bridge. I'm Yurko from Moravia, and these fine lads hail from there too.
I'm Henry, of Scalix.
Well, Henry, come and have a wee drink with us to settle our differences.
Do I even have a choice?
Don't make a fuss. You might upset me.
Wouldn't want that.
Then get stuck in. Fuck. That pish of yours makes me heave. It's near fit to drink. We have to find something better.
You know why Lord Samine won't give you anything better? Because he's afraid you'll get drunk and start a brawl.
Now look here, you bampot. I'll tell you an age-old piece of wisdom. A dry Moravian is 100 times more edge than a drunk one. So, if you didn't want this place smashed to pieces, bring us some decent liquor.
I see. This is getting serious. And where would I find something?
Something, my ass! We want the good swally we brought from Moravia. Seeing as we kept there being up but pishy. But old Samine took it from us and hid it in the fortress dunnies.
Dunnies?
The cellars. That old Boddock even put them under guard with our liquor inside.
And who's guarding the cellar?
A guard, of course. He's holed up in there like a badger, gawking at the door and not moving an inch.
All right. But how will I recognise this stuff I'm looking for?
I'm sure you'll be able to tell. It's a wee jug. Well, maybe not all that wee.
I don't think there's much I can do about the guard. Do you have any ideas?
I dinna care. Just get rid of him. Make up some geech so he fucks off. I'll let you in there. I'm sure you'll figure it out.
All right, then. I won't let you down.
I can't have you marry in the dark.
Everybody's drinking and having a good time, and you're stuck sitting here in the cellar. Aren't you bored?
Don't even get me started. Finally, a proper wedding after all these years, and I'm sent to guard the cellar. So them Moravian drunkards don't drink it dry? And I'm so thirsty, I could suck the gamp out of these walls.
I really don't envy you.
Thank you. I feel so much better.
Now go and get yourself a beer. I'll take over for you for a while.
No way! If Tuma found out, he'd chew my arse off.
Tuma? Oh, come on. He's drinking too. We had some schnapps together a moment ago.
What? That sly bastard.
See? Why should you be stuck here like a sack of dry grain?
Right you are. If Tuma can drink, so can I.
Can't have you marry.
Only the old man at it, look.
Look what I found for you.
Well, hooray! Bring it on! Ah. Well, that's something else. Hail Henry! Come and sit with us and have a swig.
No. Thanks, but I don't drink.
What are you? A fish that subs naught but water. Drink up, laddie. It's a polite thing to do at a wedding. To health, God, and Henry.
And to the newlyweds.
To them too. Bottoms up.
God's nails, Henry. We're in trouble. You've got to help me.
What's happened?
The sword's gone. Someone must have taken it.
The wedding present for the young lord?
Not so loud, for God's sake. If I don't get it back, the old man will wipe the floor with me. You'll see. He'll make sure I never forge another nail in this county.
And couldn't you have left it somewhere?
Leave behind something so precious? Never. Someone stole it.
Can you remember the last time you saw it?
I don't know. Maybe when we came? I showed it to old Semin. He told me what a masterpiece it was.
I was there. What did you do then?
Then I ate a little something, drank, and went to take a piss.
And you had the sword on you the whole time?
Why would I go to piss with it? I put it down in the grass by the wall.
Aha. Let me guess. You haven't seen it since then?
I've been looking for it ever since.
Did you show the sword to anyone else?
Well... You know, I had to show off a bit. It was such a lovely piece of work, and for Lord Semyon himself.
You were pleased with yourself, eh?
Everyone is, when their work is praised, aren't they?
Well, no wonder you didn't know which way was up. The praise made the blood rush to your head. And maybe elsewhere, too.
Don't you worry about my head, damn it. We have to find the sword.
Who were you showing off that sword to?
A few people came to me to see it. A couple of girls. Young lads, too.
Young lads?
Aye, it's true. And one of them was a bit cocky.
What did the lad look like?
I don't know exactly. All the commotion around here. He was kind of young, you know, a fob. Like a lot of fellas around here.
Well, that could be any one of a dozen.
If I knew exactly which one it was, I'd go and see him myself.
Don't you at least remember how he acted? Something that sticks in your mind?
Well, as I say, he was just cheeky-like. And he had these strange manners. Like one of the nobles. He's been strutting around to impress some wench. The one that lewd Chamberlain brought here, I think.
Ah, I see. I know exactly who we're looking for.
You do?
No, actually. I have absolutely no idea who you're talking about. And what was he wearing? Try to remember.
Aye, I know that. He was in yellow. He was well dressed, all right.
I'll try to find the lad. Maybe he'll know more.
If you find my sword on him, hang him by the balls right away.
You know, I'm kind of...
That's the point. That Henry lad defeated young Lord Oldham.
Damn. He's not so bad after all.
But still, beating the groom on
Said he'd wait till tonight.
I haven't heard anything from him in a long time. He used to be the talk of the whole village. Since we sorted things out, not a word.
Don't worry.
Cream cheese?
Excuse me.
Now you're fights already. You fight
They didn't
like
take anything out of the cellar.
If Lord Sabine sees them, he'll have a fit. So, what shall I have?
The ceremony's about to start. I'll be on my way right after.
Christ! Pardon me.
Not at all. What do I know?
Till dawn, but I can't keep up anymore.
Why don't you fix yourself a little pick-me-up then, eh?
I managed to get it on me own.
I was fine this morning, I swear. Until now. You mean you've got it?
What do you say, neighbour?
You again, Henry.
Come on, gamekeeper. You can't do that.
But Henry, it's nothing. Just enough to quench my thirst. It's damned hot.
None of that. You asked me to watch you.
Well, if you insist. Here you go.
That's the way, gamekeeper.
Year ago, our fellows and yours were each other's fronts. And look at us now.
Thanks for that, shall we?
Take that! For a few days now, huh?
In his younger days, perhaps, but today, Henry had the upper hand.
My God! Lord Samine has really outdone himself with this tournament. Have you seen anyone who you think might win it?
There was one young lad that looked promising.
One of ours?
No, an out-of-towner.
That's Henry. He came with the Tarkov blacksmith. He said he'd helped him forge a present to the young lord.
You mean the sword Radovan's been shoving under everyone's noses?
Nice piece of work. But to hear him talk, one would think he made it for St. Wenceslas himself.
That's the point. That Henry lad defeated young Lord Oldham.
Damn, he's not so bad after all.
But still, beating the groom on his wedding day is pretty damn bold.
Even the bailiff's boy Sfatja lost to Henry.
I thought he was good with a sword.
Probably not as good as he thought. A little lesson will only do the braggart good.
What about the old lord? He didn't join in?
You bet your ass. We didn't have to ask him twice.
Shit, I wish I had seen that. He was as fierce as a lion when he was young. I expect Henry won't be able to sit on his arse for a few days now, huh?
In his younger days, perhaps. But today, Henry had the upper hand.
My God.
Lord Samina's really outdone himself with this tournament. Have you seen anyone who you think might win it?
The ceremony will be held without him.
I hope Lord von Berghoff will understand and not take it as an insult. You never know with him. I never drink before performing a church rite.
Not a single drop?
As God is my witness, wine loosens the tongue but deceives the mind. And I'd hate to say something inappropriate on such an important occasion.
But after this ceremony, you'll join us for a toast, won't you?
How could I refuse, my lady?
It seems like yesterday when you christened older father. And now you'll be the one to wed him and his bride.
I remember that too. He kept screeching so loud I was afraid he'd shatter all the church windows.
Too bad it didn't last. Now it's a rare occasion to hear him say more than a few words.
My lady, it's getting dark and Lord von Berghoff still hasn't shown up. We shouldn't wait till night.
My husband said he'd wait till tonight. If the worst comes to the worst, the ceremony will be held without him.
I hope Lord von Berghoff will understand and not take it as an insult. You'll never know with him.
Have you tasted the wine, Father?
So, what shall I have?
You might be who I'm looking for.
Me? How's that?
Because you're dressed very nicely in yellow.
Envious, eh? My wife made these clothes for me, but they're not for sale. But she can make you some too, if you pay her well.
It's not your clothes I'm interested in.
Oh? Then what?
Blacksmith Radovan from Takov lost his sword. Do you know anything about it?
I saw the sword. The blacksmith himself showed it to me. Boasted that it was the finest in the whole county. Beautiful work, I must admit.
Did you like it a lot? Maybe even enough to take it from the blacksmith?
Hey, hold on. I do enjoy pretty things. I really do. But what would I do with a sword? I wouldn't even know how to hold it.
And was there anyone suspicious hanging around?
There was this one fella. I noticed him right away because he was dressed similarly to me, although his outfit was much poorer and tasteless. The color was fine, but otherwise it was a cheap, shoddy job.
Is that why you think he might have taken the sword?
He committed a fashion crime already. People like that are capable of anything.
You wouldn't know where I might find him, would you?
Indeed I do. He just dragged some woman up the stairs over there.
I'll go now.
So long. I wish you a blessed evening. That roast looks delicious.
Hope they didn't take anything out of the cellar.
Hey! Henry! Listen! Henry! Didn't you want to bet on my pulse? If I win, you drink. If you win, I drink.
I don't get it. What's in it for me if you drink?
What would you want?
Have you got anything else?
Alright then. I'll give you my boots. But if you lose, you'll give me yours.
Seriously?
Take it or leave it.
Why not, I say? Boots it is, then. You'll be a disgrace walking around with stinking feet.
I love you, Henry. Which of them will you bet on?
The one in the green coat.
Look at it. Shake on it.
Fucking sorry!
You!
No tries! I don't have the whole day!
The old man finds out, he'll kill me.
Fucking
Is that some Moravian dance?
No, you don't!
Kill me.
For Christ's sake! I'll beat you to a bloody pulp!
If Lord Sameen sees them, he'll have a fit.
Is that some Moravian dance?
This won't end well for you.
I hope they didn't take anything out of the cellar.
Lads, just fight already.
Think of your liquor!
Kurva! I'm wounded! You'll be fucking...
I hope they didn't take anything out of the cellar.
No.
Pray, you bastard!
Is that some Moravian dance?
Drunk again.
If Lord Sameen sees them, he'll have a fit.
That won't work for me!
Think of your liquor!
You fight like girls, for fuck's sake.
You'll kick the bucket, you shit!
Take anything out of the cellar.
Go back to your booze!
This won't end well for you.
Is that some Moravian dance?
For fuck's sake.
Drunk again.
Now,
Already.
ain't had enough yet?
Give up, son!
That won't work.
Smash his gob!
Fuck him up,
Man
lad.
finds out, he'll kill me.
Christ! I don't have the whole day for you. What's it to be, you wretch?
Fuck. I hope they didn't take anything.
Go back to your booze!
Fight already. You fight like girls, for fuck's sake.
This won't end well for you. Tough shit, fucker.
Take anything out of the cellar.
Fuck him up, lad.
Who gave them booze this time, I'd like to know.
Is that some
Ain't had enough yet? Tough shit, fucker.
Fuck him up, lad.
I hope they didn't take anything out of the cellar.
Take that!
Fuck.
You kick
They
the
didn't take
bucket,
anything out
you
of the cellar.
shit!
Who gave them booze this time, I'd like to know.
Fuck.
Give up, son!
Take anything out of the cellar.
Christ! I don't have the whole day.
Fuck him up, lad.
Tough shit.
One for Moravia!
Pray, you bastard.
If Lord Sameen sees them, he'll have a fit.
Useless!
Just fight already.
Smash his gob!
This won't end well for you. Tough
You'll
shit,
be fucking
fucker.
sorry. Fuck him up, lad.
They're drunk again.
If Lord Sameen sees
Fuck
them,
it, lads.
he'll have a
Just
fit.
fight already. Fuck him up, lad.
Give up, son!
Shit yourself!
Fuck it, lads. Just
Useless.
fight already.
Jesus!
Man finds
I'm
out,
hit!
Kill me.
This won't end well for you.
Smash his gob!
Fucking drunk tossers.
Get
Give up, son!
You kick the bucket, you shit.
They're drunk again.
Think of your liquor!
Hear that? That's your death toll.
You'll be fucking sorry!
Go back to your booze!
Someone's
Tough
lying.
bastard. I gotta admit. Careful!
It's good you made peace with the Jellyvites. I thought I'd never live to see the day.
Calm down. We'll wait and see. And keep an eye on from Burgoff's Chamberlain. He kept staring at me earlier.
Him? He's been talking to that hussy all night. Don't worry, sir.
Anything new?
Nothing yet, sir. Not a foot on the road.
It's taking them too long, damn it.
What are we gonna do?
The ceremony's about to start. I'll be on my way right after.
Sir, right after the ceremony? Everyone will notice you're gone.
I don't think so. Look around. Everyone's passing time drinking booze. They'll be drunk as carp.
What about the bride, sir? She'll notice right away.
Leave that to me.
So, do we follow the plan, sir?
Silence! I'm sure someone was suspicious.
You think someone betrayed her?
Calm down. We'll wait and see. And keep an eye on from Burgoff's Chamberlain. He kept staring at me earlier.
Him? He's been talking to that hussy all night. Don't worry, sir.
Anything new?
Nothing yet, sir.
I apologize.
Blessed evening to you.
I managed to get it on my own.
I still don't believe you, Betty.
What about your daughter? Has she found herself a groom too?
Mishka has plenty of time to get married.
I just hope she won't end up an old maid.
Don't worry your head about that, Betty.
I meant well. I know how pretty that girl is. Thing is...
What?
You know, a girl without a dowry, she might have a hard time.
Are you saying I'm poor?
Oh, not at all. What do I know? It's just... you'd be better off with me.
Stop it! I said I'm not coming to cook at your place, and that's final.
So, when are you going to leave Semaine and come and work for me?
You won't give up on that, Betty.
Do you really enjoy it? Cooking for Semaine?
It ain't easy, but I...
How's the farm, neighbor?
It's all right. My daughters are all grown up now. They help me with everything. One's already married, and the others will be soon too.
And you? You're not that old.
I've already lost one wife.
Man doesn't see me here.
Where is that woman?
Get a bucket to sit on while you keep watch. Stop making excuses and tell me, where have you been?
I'm not making excuses. I must have eaten something bad.
If you're sick, you should have told me and found a replacement. You're of no use if you're running to the privy all the time.
I was fine this morning, I swear. Until now.
You mean you got it from something in here?
I think...
Bloody hell. First that von Berghoff, and now this. If any of the guests get sick, it'll be the talk of the county. If I find out you're lying to me and you've been getting drunk or playing dice the whole time...
I did none of that, I swear.
If you say so. But may the Lord protect you if I see you move a muscle from this spot.
But what if I have to go again?
Get a bucket to sit on while you keep watch. Stop making excuses and tell me, where have you been? Henry? I just saw Yurko, and I think he's pretty soused. I thought you were supposed to watch him.
It's better this way. Believe me, a wise man once told me a sober Moravian is far more trouble than a drunk one.
That sounds like Yurko talking.
Indeed. And he ought to know about Moravians.
Oh, to hell with it. I have to admit Yurko seemed a little less surly right away. If only he didn't have to sing. Well, I suppose you can't have everything. Well, since you've served me well, I'll introduce you to Lord von Berghoff when he arrives. If you're still interested, that is.
I certainly am. I'll be honored.
I'll just introduce you to him, nothing more. Lord von Berghoff is a distinguished nobleman. And as such, and don't be offended now, he's not that interested in commoners.
I don't mind. What matters is that I finally get to meet him.
Christened older, Father.
Don't worry, he's still old and still contrary. Really? That's no change then, eh? But he's doing well, and I think he's...
I might have known. Where there's trouble, Lord Capon is never far off.
You two know each other?
Unfortunately. What do you want, Henry? Can't you see I'm busy here?
I'm glad you're still alive and kicking.
You were worried about me? Well, no. I mean, Henry.
No. I just wouldn't want to explain to Sir Hanush why I couldn't keep an eye on my living ball and chain.
Watch your tongue.
Like a pair of little boys.
What are you even doing here?
Radovan the blacksmith has lost the sword he made for the groom as a wedding present.
Well, that's a bit of a fuck-up, eh? But I'm not really surprised when he was shoving it under everyone's noses and telling them there's none better in the county.
So you think someone nicked it?
I don't think so. I'm sure of it. The bailiff's son, Svatobluk.
What? Svatja? Nonsense.
What's going on here? You again?
Who is this drunk?
This is Wojtek.
Keep my name out of your mouth. And you? What are you doing here with my... girl?
I am not your girl. That is certainly not only yours. And it's a few years since anyone called me a girl.
Did you hear that? Scram. Nobody's interested in you.
So you've ganged up on me, eh? First you make a fool of me, and then this prick.
We didn't agree on anything. And forget about Mishka. She had no time for either of us.
I'm having a really bad day today. Women don't want me. Dude. My friends, I'm a joke. All that's left is the booze. Booze never lets you down.
Well, each to his own.
Oh, I was afraid you were going to start a fight.
You don't have to be afraid with me.
Hold up. No change in the subject. What did you mean about Svatja?
Like I said, he took the sword.
Why would the bailiff's son take it? He and Semi will be family soon.
Why don't you ask him yourself? But from what I hear, the Samin's really sticking his craw. Why? I don't know. You'll have to figure that out for yourself.
That's just a rumor.
Maybe. But I saw him nick the sword, Henry. With my own eyes. The blacksmith went to the latrine and left his sword outside. The blockhead. Svatja had his eye on him the whole time and just seized the opportunity.
What did he do with the sword then?
I have no idea. I had better things to do than follow him around. Last I saw, he disappeared into the battlements by the latrine, and then he showed up in the backyard under the dovecot. He didn't have the sword anymore.
All right. I'll take your word for it and try to find the sword.
Finally, you've come to your senses. And Henry?
Yes?
Just don't fuck it up. We need to talk to von Berghoff.
And I think he's glad the whole meadow issue is laid to rest. I'm going to miss that old fight in the air.
Where have you been all
Who would have thought it? Mess up the
Drop
place.
by and see him sometime. Lord Semina's really outdone himself.
Cheers. To your health. Listen, old Brown, don't your horse... need new shoes?
Oh, aye. I don't know what
I'll shoot her for you. Just for the price of the horseshoe.
If you say so. May the Lord... Us never thought to stick together.
Excuse me.
Stop making excuses and tell me. I'm trying to... Long ago, but they didn't all nag. I don't know what is after.
I'll shoot her for you.
I saw it with my own eyes.
Get in there yourself. Then we'll see how long that smoke will last. Lord Semina's really outdone himself.
Look at us. Cheers. To your health. So am I. A year ago, our fellas and yours were at each other's throats. And look at us now. Cheers. To your health.
have to get up and piss this time.
I didn't really need to know that. Listen, Oberon, don't your horses need new shoes?
What about the old lord? You didn't join in?
And after this ceremony,
Radovan's present for young Lord Semyon is missing. You wouldn't happen to know anything about it?
I didn't see any sword.
Sword? How do you know it's a sword?
Fuck. All right, I saw it. Like everyone here, I reckon. Radovan was bragging about it all over.
Do you think being the bailiff's son puts you above the law? You're counting on the deepest shadow being under the candlestick, eh? But make no mistake, if it turns out you're involved in this theft, you're gonna get not just yourself in trouble, but your father as well. He'll have to give you an exemplary punishment, so folk don't say he's let you off light, because that could cost him his job.
Damn it. I didn't think of that. All right, have it your way. I took the sword. Happy now?
Why would you even steal the sword in the first place?
I wanted to humiliate old Samin. For the way he treats us. If the present for his son got lost right under his nose, he'd look like a demented old fool.
Well, poor Radovan would be the one who'd get the worst of it. And I'm right behind him. You didn't think of that?
I'm sorry.
Where's the sword now?
I had to get rid of it. Fast. So I threw it in the pond.
You can't be serious. How am I supposed to get it back now? God Almighty save you if it fell in deep.
God be with you. And have a pleasant evening.
have you tasted the wine?
Here it is. Just like Svatya said.
Listen, Oberon, don't your horses need new...
I found your sword.
Thank God, Henry. I was afraid I'd have to look for a job in another county. Who stole it?
That's not important. The main thing is it's turned up undamaged.
As you say, you have my thanks. You got it to me just in time. The ceremony is about to start.
So Lord von Burgov has arrived?
Not yet, but the father is in a hurry to have his son married. I think the lad's a little scared. I'm not surprised. I had to get drunk as a lord before my wedding.
I didn't think they'd start the ceremony without Lord von Burgov.
He'll show up, don't worry. Something just held him up, you know. Lordly business.
Where on earth is he? We've been waiting for hours. I sent someone to look for him.
Master Chamberlain, how's it looking? When's Sir Otto coming?
I wish I knew, sir. His party should have been here long ago.
What?
I sent someone to look for them, but there's no sign of them. It's regrettable, but we'd better start without him.
Oh, let's get started, Father.
Damn it.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here to witness the sacred union of Agnes and Alda. I ask you before God and his holy church to make your holy vow of matrimony, love, honor, and fidelity. Do you so swear until death do you part?
I do.
I do.
I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Right back where we started.
Von Burgov's not coming, so why stay here? I'll congratulate the newlyweds and go.
I serve her, and she just runs away.
You all right?
I'm all right.
Have a wedding like this one someday.
It's a good thing you're here.
What's the matter? I hope you haven't been drinking.
No, don't worry. Quite the contrary. I wanted to thank you. I didn't believe it, but I'm not drunk yet. Usually, I'd be under the table by now.
It's not even worth mentioning.
Oh, but it is. But that's enough. I won't bother you anymore. I believe I can do it on my own now.
Are you sure?
Well, we'll see.
Right. Just be careful, eh?
Aye. And Henry, I'm really grateful. And I'll never forget you for this. But there's something else I'd like to ask you. Not right away. Don't worry. Just stop by sometime when you're around.
All right, gamekeeper. I'll stop by your place when I can.
That grouchy old fart. Never! Better a little wedding with a younger groom.
Younger? A lot more, too.
Do you always have to be such a killjoy?
Sorry. I've had it up to the eyeballs with fellas today.
Lord be with you.
I heard you were talking to the bride. Do you know where I can find her?
Agnes? Well, she mentioned she needed to take a break from the crowd for a while. And then she set off towards the fortress. I suppose she's looking for Alda. She's at her wit's end with him.
Thanks. I'll go and have a look for them.
Greetings, sir.
I've been looking for you.
Why would you be looking for me?
Bet you were drunk for the day. And you should stop drinking too. Or you'll cause trouble again.
What do you all have against me today? It's my brother's wedding.
Have you seen Alder and Agnes?
Oh, but I don't see two of you, laddie. Oh, hey!
Pig.
So what? We're at a wedding, are we not? We're drinking to the health of the newlyweds. And anyone who doesn't drink is only wishing them grief. So get boozing, laddie.
Thanks for nothing.
Maybe you'll hear about it even sooner.
Maybe we should get back to the others, so we don't draw attention to ourselves.
Don't worry, they're all dead drunk.
What about the Chamberlain?
He's so dim-witted he wouldn't suspect us, even if we were talking right in front of him. I hope everything goes well.
It has to. What would I do if it all fell to pieces?
What would you do? Just be ready to run for the hills.
Do you know why von Berghoff didn't come after all?
I don't know. Something must have held him up. We should have waited for him with the ceremony. But Alder didn't want to delay any longer, and he wouldn't be persuaded.
Do you know where I can find the newlyweds? I'd like to wish them good luck, health and all that.
That's nice of you. But I can't help you much. I haven't seen my son-in-law in a while.
Don't bother me now, Henry.
Father, have you seen the bride and groom? I'd like to personally congratulate them.
I haven't. Now that you mention it, I haven't seen young Alder since he made his vows.
And the bride?
A few moments ago, Agnes was talking with the cook's daughter.
Thank you, Father. I won't disturb you anymore.
God be with you. Till we meet again.
And there's no shame in it. His only son got married.
My God! Why are you all covered in blood? What do you want?
Excuse me, my lady. I'm looking for the newlyweds. Would you know where they might be?
And why are you looking for them, lad? Is something wrong?
No, not at all. I'd just like to wish them good luck in their marriage. Lots of healthy children, and so on.
You're kind, but I can't help you. Our Alder doesn't like crowds, so I expect they found a quiet corner somewhere to be alone.
Then I shouldn't disturb them.
True. I imagine they're not really in the mood for congratulations right now. God be with you.
Did he say anything about going somewhere, maybe?
No, sir. He didn't say much. He looked troubled. But I reckon he's understandable. For the wedding.
He couldn't have just disappeared into thin air. What about you? Do you know anything?
Last time I saw him was at the ceremony.
Good. Well, tell me something I don't know. We all saw him there. Does no one really know anything?
Shall we go looking for him, sir?
No! At least for now. Let's not raise any suspicions that something's wrong.
There's only a small group around. No one would notice.
Everybody stays where they are, you understand? We've got some seriously drunk fellas from Tarkov and Zhelyov here. Fight is about to break out. So I need you here and nowhere else. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Has anyone seen Alder?
Not for some time now.
And did you talk to him? Did he say anything about going somewhere?
Why didn't Lord von Berghoff come? I thought you were waiting for him before starting the ceremony.
If I did, my son might never be married. I don't know why he's not here. The Chamberlain said he'd sent someone to look for him, but they found no sign of him.
Sir, do you know where I can find your son and his bride? I'd like to congratulate them.
Sorry, I haven't seen them for a while either. Don't bother them too much. Let them have some peace. They'll need rest after everything today. Till we meet again.
My God. Why are you all covered in blood? What do you want?
Why didn't Lord von Berghoff come?
How should I know? He must have been delayed somewhere. God be with you.
Jesus, what a state you're in.
Sod off!
Yeah, boss.
You won't leave me dry. No, I'm done for the day.
Have you seen your sister and young Lord Semin? I want to give them my best wishes for their marriage.
I think I saw them going into the cellar. Their marriage has lasted barely half a day, and they already can't handle it sober.
Can't be that bad, surely.
If I had old Samin for a father-in-law, I wouldn't stay sober either. God bless you, sir.
You owe her quite a lot.
You'll have a drink, please. It will be the
Christ!
last one today.
Pardon me.
I said no, Wojtek.
What are you doing here? Who are you?
I'm Henry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. I was hoping to find you both here. Sir Alder as well. Come now, dry your tears. What's the matter, eh?
It's Alder.
Did he...
No. He just disappeared. Left practically right from the altar.
But why? You two look so happy.
I was hoping he'd stay at home more after we were married. Instead of always riding off somewhere. What a silly goose I am.
What was so urgent that it couldn't wait until morning?
I don't know. He didn't tell me, but he often rides off in a hurry.
Didn't he at least tell you when he'd be back?
No. Sometimes he comes back in the evening. Sometimes he's gone for days. He doesn't want to talk about it at all.
I heard he deliberately rushed the ceremony.
Everyone wanted to wait for Sir Otto von Berghoff. He was supposed to be the guest of honor. But Alder was on edge all day. Especially after that messenger arrived. He got impatient and said he wanted to have the ceremony right away.
What messenger?
He didn't carry any lord's colours, just a rider. He came in, exchanged a few rushed words with Alder, and then rode off again. And a little while after the ceremony, Alder rode off too.
Don't worry. He'll be back soon. Nobody would leave a pretty girl like you alone for long.
He couldn't care less about me. His father arranged the marriage mainly for the money they're getting from my pa.
Oh, come now. Look at yourself. I've never seen a prettier bride in my life. You're turning all the heads today. They all envy Alder. And he knows it. And it pleases him.
I don't even know if he noticed. Even during the ceremony, it was like he was looking right past me. Oh well, I've already cried buckets. I could use a drink. How about you?
Shouldn't you slow down? The night is still young. Maybe Alder will come back and you'll have... duties.
Mother said all a girl has to do is lie down and hold on. I can do that drunk. Let Alder do all the work.
Wow.
The booze! Oh, fucking hell! It's you again! Oh, fight! Fuck off me! You wanna fuck the bride, huh? Hypocrite!
What are you doing, you drunken fool?
Someone's been coveting the neighbour's wife, eh?
Bollocks!
I'm not where I blame you. You might have waited until this all went home.
Let's be having you! Let's be having you! Prepare to fight! Nice hit! Christ! That must hurt! Whack him! Yeah! Whack your ass off! Very good! But he's still standing. Help me! You wounded me badly!
You're no match for us,
Let him have
fucker.
it! Hey,
Quickly, for the love of God, sort out this rubble before they turn everything into firewood!
Cursed luck.
Well, well. Distinguished guests. For the love of God. Does it have to be him?
Trust me, friend.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
we need to have a word with you.
Would your graces care to sit?
I think not.
What brings you to my humble rectory, gentlemen?
Are you all packed, Godwin? I heard you got kicked out of your humble rectory.
So who do I owe that to? You wouldn't have had anything to do with this, would you, Hanush?
You've no one to thank for that but yourself, Godwin. If you hadn't been living like an animal, you wouldn't be regretting it now.
You're wrong, though. I don't regret anything.
And I trust you won't regret hearing us out now. We have a secret mission for you.
Secret mission? Sir Radzig, I hope you're not trying to drag me into some state espionage game of yours. Somehow, over the years, I fell out of the habit of being inconspicuous.
You buffoon! Let his lordship finish!
Do you know about Lord Capon's mission?
I don't know. Should I?
A few days ago, we sent him with a message for Sir Otto von Berghoff to his castle Trotsky.
A few days ago, you say? Well, Trotsky isn't that far away. Shouldn't he be back by now?
He should. But he's not.
Why did you come to me for this?
For Christ's sake! Get your booze-soaked noggin working. Isn't it obvious? We need you to go to Trotsky and find out what's keeping him.
Why don't you send Henry after him? As far as I know, he's always done a good job for you.
That's exactly why he went with Capon.
So it's more serious than I thought. All right. I'll do it.
Well, that went better than I expected.
Oh, don't get ahead of yourself. I won't rest until my nephew is safely back in Perkstein.
When should I go?
Right away.
Fuck! Did they have to lock us up in here of all places? I have a feeling these walls are moving. The cell is getting smaller and smaller. Can you hear me? Let me out! Hey! Hear me!
Give it a rest. No one's come in.
I feel like we're going to be crushed here.
Don't worry, we won't. Any crushing will be done later by the executioner.
Oh, what a relief to hear that. Listen here, Henry. I wanted to say, well, that I'm glad to see you again. Henry?
Oh, it sounds like the great Sir Hans Capon is getting ready to apologise. But why?
Well, because I'm just sorry, I suppose. Nevertheless, Henry, I wanted to say that, well, you were right. I behaved badly. Awfully.
All right. I accept your apology. All water under the bridge, eh? Old pal.
Thanks. So, what were you getting up to the whole time, anyway?
I was working in the blacksmith's forge in Takov.
Oh, well, lucky for you, you have a trade you could work at.
Sort of. Most of the time I was actually chasing after lost carts, or scrambling over the rocks looking for hermits.
Well, at least you weren't bored, eh?
Well, you haven't been idle. Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, envoy to the royal hetman, and poacher.
Only commoners poach. I was hunting in the territory of another noble. Without his permission, admittedly.
But that's a capital crime.
Ah, bollocks! Nothing to worry about.
Heaven help us.
Shh, quiet! There's something going on outside the door.
Have you seen Captain Thomas? Yarrick says he's in a bad way.
He's right. Them fuckers cut him up good.
Last I heard from Father Nicodemus, though, was that his wounds are healing.
Aye. Only he's been struck down by a fever. And the Sawbones is away with Sir Otto.
Good God.
Captain Thomas! Yes! He met us before we reached the pond, didn't he? We showed him our letter.
But he's in a fever. You heard them.
Oh, we'll deal with that somehow. Hey!
Leave it be.
Hey! Open up, you rabble! We're messengers from Ratai. Your captain can confirm it. Do you hear?
Again?
Those damned fools won't give us any peace.
Come on, fellas! Be reasonable! We're envoys of the Lord of Lipa!
About time. Just you wait till Lord von Berghoff hears how you treat a noble.
You, come with me to the courtyard. Chamberlain says we ain't gonna waste bread on you for nothing. We've got a job for you.
What about me? I want to talk to the captain right now!
You want to talk to God, fella. You're getting the gallows for poaching.
What? But you can't hang a nobleman.
Jesus, wait! Hear that? That bell's tolling for you, mate. 12 more times, and the priest will come for you. Hans!
But you can't!
Hans, don't worry, I'll fix it! Move it!
I'm a nobleman! Do you hear me? I'm a noble! I'm Sir Hans Capon of Bergstein.
So, if you want to get out of here, you'll have to make amends and work off your debt. For a start, you can carry all the charcoal from this wagon up to the store.
Wait, though. What's going to happen with Capon?
With that madman? He was poaching, so he'll swing.
But he really is a noble.
Ain't you a bit old for fairy tales, son? Once the bell tolls for the 12th time, it won't matter a damn who he used to be anyway. If you want to do something for him, pray. And best pretend you don't know him.
Your Captain Thomas can testify that we're envoys from Ratai. It's the truth, I swear.
Don't you say a word about our captain. We don't know if the poor fellow will live to see morning. They moved him during the night to the chapel at the very top of the Maiden. It seems only God can help him now.
Why did they move your captain to the chapel? All that way up?
So he'd be closer to God. Either the good Lord will help him, or take him to his bosom. The captain's in a really bad way. And our Sawbones is away with Lord von Berghoff.
What about my things? You took everything away from me.
That's what happens to people in jail. When we set you free, you'll get your stuff back. In the worst case, we might keep something to cover the damages you caused at the wedding. Got it?
Got it. Do you always ring the bells before an execution?
Aye, it's a local custom. They say back in the past, the local lord slept through a scheduled execution, and they had to release the condemned man. Don't worry, that won't happen today.
What happens when I'm done with this?
What do you reckon? You'll get another job, and when there's no more work for you, you can bugger off wherever you like.
That's all?
Aye? What'd you expect? The axe? Lord von Berghoff is strict, but he ain't a tyrant. But poaching now, that's another matter.
And can I go there? I really have to talk with Captain Thomas.
Don't fucking annoy me, fella. You got off lightly so far, believe me.
What? You won't even let me pray in the chapel?
We will not. You're not allowed inside at all. and don't let me catch you snooping around there.
I'll get to work then.
Good lad. The store's up by the gate to the inner bailey. Orsina the blacksmith is idling around somewhere there. He'll think up some job for you. Or go down to the outer bailey where they're building the scaffold near the gate. They'll be working up there for sure. And no wandering around where you're not allowed. Don't stick your nose inside the castle. Got it?
Yeah. Got it.